everybody, my name is Beth and I am the Steadfast Stitcher, and this is my Flosstube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're brand new, I do hope you'll hit like and subscribe below, and if you're returning, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I have got my 2 new starts this week to show you, some whips and haul and plans. So let's get started. I hope you all are having a great week and enjoying yourselves and getting in some good stitchy time. Now the first one is the one I started this week, and I just got a teeny start on it, but let me show it to you because it's really pretty. This is Matilda from Hands Across the Sea. And this is from the Letters from Europe box that I was lucky enough to get one. I am doing this one on 36 count time worn from Mystic Fabrics. Oops, get back in there. Let me show you, this is what the fabric looks like. Yeah, it looks like it's coming out pretty well. I picked this up at Barefoot Needle Arts the last time I was there. Like I said, just a small start, but oops. Let me fold this up a little bit. Yeah, so just a tiny little start, but it got a start. And this will be staying out this weekend as well to get more work on it. But I really like this fabric from Mystic Fabrics, time worn 36 count. It is really nice to stitch on. And this pattern is beautiful, and it just calls for 2 colors. Now I use the DMC conversion, and so these are the 2 colors that are going to be in it. This is DMC 22 and then DMC 924. So I think it's going to look great on this fabric. Yeah, I'm enjoying this already. So it is staying out for this weekend. My Crafts and Books Facebook group is going to be open most of Easter weekend. So Friday evening, then Saturday afternoon to evening, and Sunday afternoon to evening. So I will link our group below, but come and Zoom with us if you have some free time this weekend. Now my second new start is Autumn Lane Stitchery. And it is Autumn Town. This is a great pattern and so much fun. I am doing this on 28 count over 2. And it doesn't have a name, but it is from Crazy Hamster hand-dyed fabrics. So if you can see, it's kind of a light to medium sage green. And this is where I'm at on it so far. So I'm about 450 stitches in there. So I think I'm off to a good start on this one. There's a lot of sky to stitch, which I'm totally okay with. But I love these trees. They are so fun. This has got big blocks of color, so you can get a lot done. Without having to change threads a lot, and not very many ninja stitches, which is nice. So those were my 2 starts, and let me show you what else I worked on. I'll go with this one first. This is a start earlier this year. And I'm doing this with Cat Stitch. She already finished. But it's from the book Love Lives Here by Teresa Kogut. And it's got some great patterns in here. In fact, I'll be doing more than one of these, starting more than one this year. But the one I started was this small sampler. This one right here. I love that. It is so adorable. I'm using all the called for colors except for the cat. I'm going to do her in some kind of a gray to be closer to my own cat. So I think she's going to be quite pretty. That's this small sampler. And I got a little bit more done on this. Like I said, Cat Stitches just went full on with this, and she got it done so fast. I am doing this on 25 count Storm Clouds Lugana, and this is where I'm at so far. I love the little heart-shaped smoke coming out of the chimneys. That's so adorable. This is really a cute pattern and very fun to stitch. So sometime later in the year, I'm also going to be starting a couple other patterns that are in this book because I love Teresa Kogut. But I'll be doing our Whimsy House up here. Definitely. And then also be doing, let's see, come back here. Sorry about that. Salt Box and Quilter's House. I'm not sure if I'm going to do both, but definitely one of these I'm going to stitch because I really like it. If I do Salt Box, I may do it without the word at the bottom and just bring up the border a little bit. But yeah, I love this book. It's a great one. I'm really happy I got it, and I love stitching on this small sampler. Sorry for the zippers. I had more to show today than I thought. I did a lot, or a little on a lot, or yeah, a little on a lot. And next one I brought out was Brownfish Owl by Kathy Barrick. And thank you for all the feedback. Yeah, I'm just going to put my name here and the year that I finish it, which will probably be 2024. But yeah, this is a great pattern. I am doing this on Dust Bunnies medium, and I believe this is, yeah, it's 20 count. And I'm doing it over one with one thread. And so I worked on this bottom border here and got another letter to the alphabet in there. This is one I keep finding myself wanting to get back to because I just really enjoy stitching on this, and I love this fabric. I got this from Dying for Cross Stitch. And just, yeah, really enjoyable. Okay. Next one I worked on was A Gentle Needle, and I'll put a picture here. And this is by Monticello Stitches. So last you saw it, I was like right about there. So I've added in the rest of the flowers and the leaves, and then a bit of the urn. There's still some, there's a design right here I haven't done yet, but that'll be next. And I am doing this on, I believe this is 18 count. Yeah, it's 18 count, and it was one of the fabrics of the month for Dying for Cross Stitch. But yeah, very pretty. I really like this one. And you know, I hate to admit it, but I'm really starting to look forward to 2024 when I can just, I've done all my 60 starts that I have planned, and I can just focus on doing like spinning the Tiny Decisions wheel or just stitching on whatever I feel like. I am enjoying all the new starts. They are a lot of fun, but I am starting to look forward to just working on my whips and nothing else. I'll bring this out This is one of my bags that I got from Patchwork Crossing on Etsy. Really cute. And I will link her store below. She had taken a little break, but she's back now, and I'm really happy. So I love her bags. So I did a little work on Winter Tranquility from Twin Peaks Primitives. And I will put the picture of the design up here. That's what it's going to look like. And this is where I'm at so far. So I got quite a bit more of the house done. Got more snow done. There is a lot of B5200 in this. It's going to go all the way down past the bottom of the bunny and further past the house. And there'll be a deer and everything to add in. So, yeah, there's a lot of B5200 in this. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up using, you know, over a skein of it. But I am doing this with one thread on 20 count sand Aida. And yeah, another fun stitch. And I do love Patchwork Crossing's project bags. I think they're wonderful and they're really good size. All right, next one. This one has not come out this year at all, so I was kind of happy to get this one back out again and start working on it. I just brought this out last night, so it hasn't had a lot done on it, but I did get some work done. So this is Nevermore by Lila's Studio, and this is a great pattern. Oh my gosh, I love it. And it says, once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary, quoth the raven nevermore. And there are a couple different SAL names. Stitchman Darcy has a SAL going where it's as much as the quote you can fit in with the hashtag. I think I got to weary or quoth before the hashtag stopped letting me add to it. And then there's 2020 Nevermore SAL as well. But yeah, this is a great pattern. Really a joy to stitch on. I am doing this on 28 count Lugana that I dyed myself. And I'm doing it over 1. So it will fit into an 8x10 frame when I'm done. And I did the raven, did some work on the raven last night. And this is going to be staying out for Easter weekend as well to get more work done on it. But, oh, the patterns, the motifs, and the colors in this are fantastic. And I love stitching on it. And I love... I actually love how this fabric came out that I hand dyed. So I need to do some more hand dyeing again because so far I've been pretty happy with the results I've gotten when I have done it. Now pause for a second. And then I had one more that I worked on. I think one more? Yes, one more. And this is Riley Harbor by Kathy Barrick. And that's what it's going to look like. And I brought this out, and this is on 18 count, I believe it's scroll? Yes, 18 count scroll from Bestitch Me. This is a great fabric. I love the color of this. Let me fold this up so you can see it better. So since you last saw it, I added some apples to the tree and those 2 gold houses. I always want to keep this one out because it is a joy. And I cannot wait to get down to the tall ships and the whale. It is a joy to stitch on. I know Camille just picked up this pattern. Kathy Barrick recently had a sale on her Etsy website. And so I know she got this one as well, and I can't wait to see her stitch on it. It's such a great pattern. It's so much fun. And those houses are pretty much all solid. So it's all solid stitching, and then there's a different color for the windows, and then the roof is all one color. So it's easygoing stitching. This is a great pattern to work on when you're zooming, seriously. That, and I think Autumn Town would be a great one to work on when you're on zooming and you're talking, because it's big blocks of color and not a lot of color changes. So it is fun. Okay, now let's see, should I do plans or haul or SALs? Actually, let me give a shout out to a brand new Flosstuber. She is 14 count Ada girl, and yes, that's what she stitches on. And she just did a whip parade. She's brand new, so there's only like an intro video and the whip parade, and that's it. The whip parade is fantastic. All these big, beautiful pieces, like there's Rosewood Manor, Little House Needleworks. She's got a wide variety of designs that she's working on. Bygone Stitches, that flag with all the states in 14 count, and it looks amazing. Definitely do go check out her channel. I will link her below. She's also in my Facebook group, and her name is Tina, and she is the nicest person. But she is 14 count Ada girl, and I will link her below in my description box. Go check her out. All right. So let's do plans really quick. First, a couple of SALs that are coming up. There's one starting this Sunday, and then there's one brand new one that I'm going to start the first day of summer with Stitching by the Shore, Laura and Owlin Gator Stitcher. And this is Summer Quaker by Lila Studio. And there's several people in my Facebook group that are also going to be starting this on Zoom on the first day of summer, which is June 21st. And it is going to be Summer by the Shore SAL. Hashtag Summer by the Shore SAL. So I'd love to have you join in. This is her Lila Studios Nashville release. Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air. But look at everything that's going on in that. The whale, the tall ship, the village. It is really fantastic. I'm hoping YouTube will snag this and put it as my cover shot. Snag it, YouTube. Come on, you can do it. But this is a great pattern. Just love it. And I've got it all kitted up and ready to go. I've got DMC floss. And yeah, the called for is all DMC. It is 267 by 216. And I am going to be using, this might change. I've got some time between now and June. But right now I have it kitted up with 25 count potato Lugana. So I might change my mind, but right now this is what I've got set up for it. But I have all the floss, so it's pretty much ready to go. Now the hard part's going to be waiting till June 21st. Now, the other SAL, I mentioned this in, I think, my last video. Yeah. Is Be Kind Easter SAL that I'm doing with Daydream Stitcher. And yeah, we just love this pattern. It's gorgeous. And it's from Needlework Press. And yeah, it just says, and be kind to one another. And this is a tall one. This is 95 wide by 380 high. So it's a good sized piece, but it looks like it'll go fairly quickly. We're starting it this Easter weekend, but if you want to start later, you can. It's just called Be Kind Easter SAL. And I've got all the flosses for it. I'm using the overdyes, which are Classic Colorworks. And then I am using, this is Parchment Medium. I'm trying to find, because she usually puts, oops, where is it? Yeah, this is 25 count parchment medium by Dying for Cross Stitch. If you can see it, it's got a little bit of beige modeling in there, but not super heavy. Yeah, this is a terrific fabric. And yeah, so I think this will be great for this piece. I am looking forward to starting it for sure. Make sure I got it right. Yep, 25 count parchment medium. Dyeing for Cross Stitch usually does 3 different layers of dyeing for a lot of their fabrics that you can choose from. There's light, medium, and dark, and this one is medium. Really like it. Okay, so those are the 2 SALs coming up. For plans, I've got Be Kind for this Easter weekend. After that, the 16th, my next start will be A Perfect World by Scarlet House, which I've shown before, and I can't wait to start on this one. So pretty. Great colors in it. I am doing this on wicker, 32 count by Dying for Cross Stitch. Oh, and I'm sorry, it's wicker medium. It's the medium dye for this. So I think this fabric's gorgeous, and I'm looking forward to Perfect World. So Perfect World, I'm starting on the 16th. If anybody else wants to join me, you're more than welcome to. Now the 23rd, I hadn't decided on yet. 23rd of April. I hadn't decided on yet, but I went on Instagram and I saw Amy Loves Toads was working on one of the birds in the Songbird Garden series from Cottage Garden Samplings. So I thought, I need to start one of my birds from Cottage Garden. So the 23rd, I'm going to be starting the Bluebird of Happiness. So pretty. And I'm using all the called for Weeks Dye Works threads for this. And I'm going to be stitching this on Bestitch Me at the Pond, 28 count. I'm hoping it shows up, but it's kind of lavenders and spring greens and pale pinks. It's really pretty fabric. And the piece is big enough because I haven't 100% decided yet, but I'm either going to do this over 2 or over 1. I'm not sure yet. Because there's no back stitching, there's no specialty stitching. So either 28 count over 2 or over 1. But I'll decide when I get to it. It depends what I feel like. But yeah, that's a gorgeous pattern. My last piece that I'm starting in April is one that I've kind of planned on for a while, but I've been looking for something, and this is difficult. Okay, sorry. This month is the 2nd anniversary of my mom's passing. It's also her birthday month. So, hey, Chloe. So I've had my eye out for kind of a memorial piece to start, and this one I'm going to start on her birthday, which is the 29th, and it's from Silver Creek Samplers. It's called When Life Is Done, and the designer Diane Grick designed this as a memorial piece for her mother. So yeah, this is really a great one. So I'm going to be using all the called for threads. And it's interesting here because she mentioned the 2 flowers here represents her and her sister, her siblings. So yeah, I'll be doing this to represent myself and my brother. and it says, I love you just as much today as when you died and flew away. I'll not be sad nor shed a tear. Your memories will linger near. We'll meet again when life is done and soar away beyond the sun. And it has a spot here to put Mom's initials and then her date of birth and date of passing. So yeah, this one I will be starting on her birthday this year. All right, a little bit of water. So I do have some haul, more than I planned. But let me do fabric first because I did Friday Night Fight Night from Be Stitch Me. Like I need more fabric. But so I got did Friday Night Fight Night, which is their Be Stitch Me's Facebook group. They do a put out a whole bunch of fabrics like once a month, and then you put on Me Please on everything that you want. And sometimes you end up with more, sometimes you end up with less, depending on how far down you are on the list. I ended up getting a little bit more than I thought because there were a couple that I was really far down on the list and I didn't think I would get them, but I did. All right, so first up, I'm going to leave them in the package because the color seems to show up really well. This is Antique Market that I got for Friday Night Fight Night, and this is 32 count Lagana. And then I also got Antique Market in 36 count linen, which is really pretty as well. And then this is 28 count, and this is, the modeling on this is very, very subtle. Even out, it's very hard to see, but it does have a little bit. See if I can do this without making too much crinkly noises. Too late. Let's show, yeah, the modeling on here is very subtle. It's almost a solid beige, but it does have some modeling in it, and it's quite pretty. And then this fabric is, oh my gosh, my favorite. This is Winter Mix, and this is going to be a first for me, but I'm going to find a piece to stitch on it. It is 40 count linen. Oh, this is just gorgeous. Oh, I'm not going to bother because it's really stuck in there. But yeah, I don't know if you can see there is some slight modeling in it, but really a beautiful fabric. So I need to find something to stitch on that. And then my other bit of haul was something I'm really happy about. I've talked about Stitch Point on Friendly before. They're my local needlework shop, but they are primarily needlepoint and yarns. So, but they went to Nashville Market and now they're carrying more cross stitch, and I couldn't be more excited. Yay! So, the summer Quaker that I got from Lila's studio, I got from my local needlework shop, which is Stitch Point on Friendly in Greensboro. So if you're by chance watching this and you're in North Carolina or plan to be, or in the Triad area, definitely come by and check out that store, because I really want them to be successful with carrying more cross stitch. I really do. Please, please. So I did get some Nashville, and I got a couple that weren't Nashville, but they had a whole new table out with tons of patterns on it, and I was just so excited. All right, what am I going to start with? Because I went to town. This is one that I've never bought from this designer before, but I love it. It's called, designer is Running with Needles and Scissors, and it's called My Little Sampler. Let's see if I can do that without the glare. It is so pretty. Look at that. I love it. And then, because I can never say no to Teresa Kogut, I did pick up. Now I'm a member of her Patreon, but I also really like having her books and just, you know, something to have and other than a PDF. So I like doing PDFs. I love Pattern Keeper, but sometimes it's so pretty. I want the actual physical thing. And this is Come to the Garden from Teresa Kogut. That is so stunning. Oh my gosh. I just love this. This wasn't a Nashville one. This is from 2021. In fact, this is from before I was a Patreon member. And yeah, this is so beautiful. It's 225 wide by 295 high. And oh, yeah, this is gorgeous. I can't wait to work on that one. And then I also got, because again, I like to have the hard copy, especially Teresa Kogut and Blackbird designs and things like that. Sometimes you just want the book. So I picked up Strawberry Manor. Yes, I'm a Patreon member, but I still want the book. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Absolutely love it. Oh, her designs are so terrific. I just love them. And next I got a Blackbird design. This is from 2013. And it's another Bluebird of Happiness, but completely different pattern. And look at that house and the bluebird. So pretty. And I love this flower at the top. That is great. So now I've got two Bluebirds of Happiness that are completely different. I'm okay with that. And then let's see. Because I love salt boxes. And this was I believe this is a Nashville release. Yes, I think. It's Plum Street Samplers, and it is Penny Spring. Look at the little fox on top of the tree branch. That is so adorable. And the two salt boxes. They are great. Very pretty pattern. And I think I have a fabric in mind for this already. In fact, it calls for affogato, and I believe I have affogato in 36 count. I'm going to have to look. But very pretty. This is the second one that I've bought from Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. I bought my first pattern from them at Brick City, I believe. And I wasn't really familiar with them, and now I'm just loving it. This new one is called Summer Garden at Cranberry Manor. I believe it was a Nashville release. And look how pretty that is. See if the camera's blurring it a little bit. Yeah, gorgeous. Mine. And it is not very big. It's 118 by 108. And it was stitched originally on 36 count Hemingway by Needle and Flax. But yeah, the house is gorgeous. The border is gorgeous. The birds are gorgeous. Yeah, love this. And then one more. This is not a Nashville release. This is from before Nashville, but I just love this design. Because I can't say no to Rosewood Manor. This is from 2022, and it's called Blue Rhapsody. Oh my God. It's very big. It's also absolutely gorgeous. I just have to have this one. It is gorgeous. It does call for some Algerian eyelets, I believe. I think I did see Algerian eyelets in here somewhere. Could have sworn I did. Nope. I guess I'm thinking of something else. So yeah, it's over 2 threads, and I use Weeks Dye Works, just 2 colors, navy and sky, and a lot of it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I could definitely see stitching the butterfly with a little border around it by itself. There's lots of fun elements in this one. And in fact, they've got a couple other ideas in the back for individual patterns. It's like they're the welcome. You can use like a monogram, put your initial there. Make a bookmark. Yeah, this is terrific. And I did get the threads for this, so I will start it at some point. But yeah, definitely, if you're in North Carolina, or if you're ever up in the Greensboro area, go check out Stitch Point Unfriendly and support their new endeavor with carrying more cross stitch. I'm excited about that, and I hope it sticks around and they do very well with that. The owner of Stitch Point Unfriendly is so nice, and I really just enjoy coming into her shop and perusing. I think it's wonderful. So yeah, they've been in business since 1972. Ow, that's awesome. All right, so I think I covered everything. I hope you all have a great week. Have a great holiday weekend for whatever way you wish to celebrate. I know it's supposed to be a very rainy and chilly weekend here, so I don't know that I'm going to be getting out a lot. But I will be stitching on Zoom with Crafts and Books Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. So do come join us. We regularly stitch every Monday and Friday evenings and Tuesday and Thursday afternoons, with the occasional weekend. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. And I hope you enjoyed everything you see. And if you're brand new, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe. And do go check out 14 Count Ada Girl. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a great one. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Bye-bye.